How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Therapeutic Mentality YouTube channel. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about how to get out of this place of feeling stuck in life. There are many ways to solve a Rubik's Cube, aren't there? You can look up how to solve this, but would that be as satisfying? I think the struggle of trying to complete it is what makes it so worthwhile. And sure, you can look up the best way to complete the Rubik's Cube, but in our lives, it's subjective. The Rubik's Cube can be completed in like a quadrillion different ways, so there's no best way to do it. I think the whole point is to find a way that works for you. And I think with each move that you do, you either learn or get closer to where you want to be. And as we make mistakes in life, I feel like we can either dwell or learn from our mistakes. Dwell on how we should have been better, should have done this or that, but dwelling doesn't allow us to grow, and it certainly doesn't bring us any closer to where we want to be. Or with each mistake that we make, we could learn from it. Realize that each choice that we choose to make doesn't determine our life. I wish I could do like a dramatic punchline where I complete the Rubik's Cube and then say something important or uplifting, but I'm truly horrible at this. But that's okay. It takes time to get good at things. So what do we do if we feel lost in life? I believe we have to follow our intuition deep within ourselves. Even if it leads to changes in our lives, even if it leads to places where we feel like we should have done something differently. Like I said in my previous video, I don't believe that there's one path for us in life. One path may be right for us for 1 year, and then the next we might completely change our mind. One may think that that's wasted time, but what wasted time really is not living a life that we love. Suppressing the life that we really want to live out of fear that others might judge us. And our path might change. We might make a different move, choose a different job, change our major, whatever it may be. But it's okay to change our path. I think that's what's important in life. We have to be flexible and open to different things. I think we just have to find and feed that deep and curious self within you. I think we look around at everyone in our lives and think their life is better than mine, and that's a life that I really want to have, and they're so free of issues. But everyone's trying to figure this out. I think we're too attached to finding our true calling and our purpose and trying to just figure this whole thing out. But when it comes down to it, a lot of people struggle with this. So I think we look at everyone else on social media and just everybody in our lives thinking that they have a better life than us, and it's one that we desire. Just trying to find answers for problems that need to be solved internally. Because deep inside we know the life that we would find truly fulfilling, and it might be different for other people. What may be fulfilling for one may not be fulfilling for you. What's important is you have to try to decide what works for you. And the whole point of the Rubik's Cube is to find it out yourself, not look for answers online, not try to follow guides on how to complete this, because it's all up to you. Each decision that you make, each action that you choose, you can either grow from it or dwell. I think we just have to find what makes us happy, what gives us purpose, what makes our lives feel so fulfilling, what makes us feel like ourselves more than anything. But the thing is, it's not even about this. It's about trying to find joy within our sadness. It's not about having it all figured out. People in their 60s don't even have their life figured out. I think there's just a lot of uncertainty in the world, and we feel like we have to have it all figured out. And as everything changes in the world, one thing will stay the same, and that's you. You may not be the same person that you once were. You may not have the same goals, the same values, but you'll always be yourself. I'm going to share with you guys one of my poems. It's called The Foggy Mirror. What if we look in the mirror and don't see ourselves? When the mirror is cloudy and dim, in its haziness, a slender outline takes shape, reminding us of who we once were. But who are we now? Trying to retrace our steps of who we were, only to find ourselves back where we are, feeling far removed, stuck and unimproved. As the world changes, we remain unmoved. In our stillness, in our confusion, our former self comes to an occlusion, letting go of the illusion of who we were and stepping into who we were meant to be. Who have we become? Free. Now that our song has played its last chord, healing from the pain we endured, assured in who the person is in the mirror, free from the shackles and chains, one question still remains. Do your pupils dilate when you look in the mirror? The image of yourself now clearer, the clouds dissipate, your eyes dilate as love forms within yourself. The whole point of that poem was to just get across that during times of our lives we will feel lost, we will feel confused, we will feel so overwhelmed with life and how quick it changes that we may feel stuck and unimproved. And that's okay, that's gonna happen. But when we follow our intuition and try to deeply understand ourselves, we will find the answers that we seek. And when it comes to our life, it's not about living it for our parents, living it for our friends, living it for anybody in our lives or society. It's about living it for yourself, because each choice that you make is completely up to you. And remember, find what makes you happy. Find what makes you happy. Find what gives you purpose. Find what makes you just yourself. There's nothing more beautiful than you. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. I still suck at this. I'm gonna try to complete it this summer. We'll see how that goes. But if you guys need somebody to talk to, you can always reach out to me on my Instagram at therapeutic_mentality. I post every day on there, kind of. But I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys coming along with me on my journey on YouTube and just my life in general. I love you guys. Take care.